Hi and welcome back. I've been working really hard on artichokes, but I still have one more left, and we're going to continue to work on this one more time because I think it's important that you see it. So you can see I trimmed the stalk, and I'm going to go right through the center. You can remember what we did right before our break, and you can see that I'm exposing the choke again. Okay, so I'm going to take a paring knife. I'm going to cut that away. Cut it away, and again, you want to be careful when you do that. Okay, and it just pulls right off. Okay. Okay. You can see the cavity there. Pull that away. And again, if you wanted to stuff this, very good to stuff with. And what we're going to do is we're going to move all of the center parts away. And we're going to start working on our shallot. Now, a shallot is a cross between a garlic and an onion. A little bit bigger than a clove of garlic, but it's also smaller, obviously smaller than an onion. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to slice this down with our paring knife here real quick. And then I'm going to take the big knife and I'm just going to chop it up. And what you want to do is you want a nice dice. And you want to do the same thing with your garlic, okay? Because there's garlic in this dish and you just want to mince that down. Okay, now when you braise something, you're going to braise something in a little bit of liquid, not a lot of liquid. Okay, so we're going to put some liquid in the form of chicken stock and white wine, and we're going to braise these artichokes, okay? So again, we'll continue to cut these down just a little bit. And the first thing we're going to do is we're going to add a little bit of oil, a couple tablespoons. And we're going to get that nice and hot. And we're going to take our shallots and put our shallots in. And we're also going to take and put a little bit of garlic, some of our chopped minced garlic. And we're going to saute that together. At this point, you can get a little bit of salt and pepper. I'm going to take a little bit of butter, put a little bit of butter in as well. And we're going to take a little bit of lemon juice, and we're going to hit it with a squeeze of lemon juice. Seeds are okay. We'll pull the seeds away later if you have to. We're going to take our artichokes, and we're just going to blot them dry. Okay, we don't necessarily need to have all of that water that's in there. At this point, we could take our thyme and our bay leaf can go in, and then we can stay and put our artichokes in there, and we want to try to get them to hit the bottom really well. So I just like kind of rubbing them in, make sure the bottom's hit pretty well. Again, you want to blot this dry. Okay, it smells really good here. Lemony. Get a nice shot on that, because what we're doing is we're going to we use the cut end and we put the cut end down. So the cut end is down. And we're going to take a little bit more salt, a couple turns of pepper, and we're going to squeeze a little bit more lemon on top. Really love that freshness that you get from the lemon. Just makes you want to eat. And we're going to add a little bit of white wine. It smells delicious. And we'll continue to cook that down just a little bit more. And then what we're going to do is we're going to add some chicken stock, and we're going to put our lid on it, and we're going to let it braise. I would say for a good 15 to 20 minutes. So at this point, we're going to add our chicken stock. And we're going to cover it up. And what we're going to do is we're going to bring this to a boil and then pop it down to a simmer. And again, just let it simmer for about 15 to 20 minutes. All right. But what I've done is I have made another batch before you came. And you could see that it's changed color. And one of the telltale signs of knowing if it's done or not is by taking one of these leaves, and if it pulls off relatively easily, then you know it's done. Okay? If it comes away very easily, then you know it's done. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take our artichokes, and we're going to present them on our plate. I like to do one cut side up and one cut side down. One cut side up, one cut side down. And then what we have here is a microplane. And a microplane helps to give you zest. And what I want to do is I'm going to take and I'm going to rub some nice fresh lemon zest or lemon rind on our artichokes. And it just adds to another level of flavor. Adds another level of flavor. Tastes delicious. And the last thing we're going to do is we have some melted butter. And we're going to put some melted butter into our dish. And again, a little bit of salt. And finish it with a little bit of green of the chopped parsley just to bring that nice bright green back into it again. And again, all you're going to do is you're going to peel this off, dip it into the butter, and scrape the bottom all the way down, and then discard the leaves and continue going on. The base is edible, the heart is edible. Absolutely delicious dish. I hope you enjoy it.